All right, check it out. This is you. What are you saying? I'm just a bunch of junk? First of all, this is not junk. This is my junk. And I am very attached to it all. Yeah, but actually I am saying you are a bunch of junk. But just, emotionally. Allow me to explain. So, for starters, my garage is a mess. I'd like to do some things out here, so I want to come out and clean it up. One of the things I'd like to continue doing out here is these videos. And everybody says you need a clean background, you need a nice background. Your background is part of the video. If you have too much in your background, it's going to add too much for your audience to take in. Too much going in the background, too much information. And of course, I immediately thought of how I could turn this into an acting video. You see, this really is you. This is all of us. Emotionally. As I often like to do, let me set up an analogy. Imagine a visual artist, a painter, someone who is going to create a painting. They have a canvas. Most times they begin with a completely blank canvas, so they have more control of what they put onto it. It gives them more control over their artistry. If they try to do this on something that is not a blank canvas, there is already information there for them to work off of. So how does that equal this being you? And it comes down to our emotions and our ability to have control over precision of emotional expression, which I believe is what most of the major acting techniques are trying to accomplish anyway. A believable process for you to achieve realistic, present, grounded emotional expression. That's so hard to do when we're coming into the process with this much already. All of the emotional baggage that we have from everything that has ever happened to you in your entire life. If you don't become aware of it, you bring that with you into your rehearsal process, your process for character creation. More often than not, our personal experience of emotions is not going to be the same as the experience of emotions for the character that we're creating. They may not even be similar or useful. So, how do we as actors become aware of this? How do we clean out the garage so we know exactly what we're bringing with us? How do you clear your background so that there is less confusing information while you're communicating to the audience? I think that awareness really is step one. And I'm going to be talking about this topic a lot on this channel, because I think we can actually just talk about emotions when it comes to actors and the world of creating a character. It's so taboo to just talk about emotions, but it's what we're all dancing around anyway. And while this is very important to investigate as an actor, and I think it's very interesting just to learn as a human, it is very, very important for you to know right now, never judge this. Don't judge yourself for the things that you carry with you. Don't judge yourself for the things that you've been through. There is a place that you can get to where you choose whether or not to draw choices from that emotional spectrum. You can have control over your emotional choices. You don't have to ignore this or get rid of it to filter the information coming to your audience. So this is all just a little bit about emotional awareness, being aware of your personal emotions versus the emotions that could be useful for a character, and not judging yourself or blaming yourself for having had the experience of a human being. As a matter of fact, go have more. It makes you a better actor. So this is Adam from the Actors School. I'm going to go back to cleaning out my garage. I'll see you on the next one.